Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Susan and Family TV. So, how are you all doing? Hope you are doing great. As for me and my daughter, we are doing great by His grace, and I hope the same for you all out there. So, beautiful people, today I'm just about to show you how to make sweet puff puff. So, here are what I'm going to use. I have my lukewarm water here, I have sugar here, and here is the yeast I'm going to use for making the puff puff to rise, and here is my flour in here. So let's get started. So here is my mixer. So we need a bowl. Here is the bowl. So what I'm going to do first is just to put in my yeast inside. So my yeast is inside the bowl, so I'm going to pour in my lukewarm water. I'm using lukewarm water so the yeast can easily get melt. And also with the sugar I'm going to pour in later. So here is it. So I'm just going to, you see it's easy to melt because it's lukewarm water. So that's why I didn't use cold water. So just mix the yeast with the water together. Make sure the yeast is mixed good in the water. So the yeast is melted. The time for the sugar, I'm using a cup of sugar because I'm going to be using 1 full pack of flour, so it's a sweet puff puff. So I want it to be sweet. Depends on how you want your puff puff to be sweet. That is how you can put your sugar. So I'm also going to mix this sugar as well together with the lukewarm water and the yeast. Try to make sure the sugar is really melted good. That's why I use the lukewarm water. With the cold water, you can't get melt. So the yeast and the sugar is melted good. You can see it. The yeast and the sugar is melted good already in the water. So the next step is for us to pour in our flour. I'm using a full pack. So I'm going to mix now everything together. I have 1 extra flour there. In case when the mixing I see it's too watery, I just add a little more flour. It's puff puff. You don't need to be hard also. Puff puff needs to be light, so you can enjoy it as puff puff. So I don't need to add more flour. Maybe I will be adding a little more lukewarm water. So beautiful people, the flour is really mixed good. So here is it. So I didn't add water, so I think this way is okay for the puff puff. It don't need to be too thick and it don't need to be watery also, too much watery, just light is okay. When it's too watery also, it's not so nice for the puff puff. So here is it. It's so simple to make a sweet puff puff. It's so easy, So here is it. What I need now, I'm going to bring my aluminum paper. I'll just cover this flour for like 50 to 1 hour for it to rise. before I start frying it. So here's my aluminum paper I'm going to use on top of it now. So beautiful people, here is it. So I'm going to time it now. I'm going to allow the flour to rise like 50 to 1 hour, so see you guys later. So beautiful people, here we are. It's just 1 hour now and the flour is rised and it's ready to be fried. So here is it. So this is how you can have a good puff puff when you see that the flour rise so good. So let's get started with the frying of the puff puff. So beautiful people, our pot is already on the fire, is dried, so we are going to pour in our groundnut oil. I'm going to add more groundnut oil because puff puff consume a lot of oil. Need to add more. So I'm going to allow the groundnut oil to heat, to be hot before we start frying the puff puff. So beautiful people, the oil is hot already, so you can use your hand or you can use a spoon. So I'm just going to take it just the way I want it, if it's little or big. If you love to use spoon, you can use spoon. If you love to use your hand, you can use hand. We had one. Take a small space. Okay, so we are going to allow it to fry the first one before bringing in the second one. I tasted the mixed flour and the sugar is just exactly okay, the way I want it to be. Yes, it's going to come out a sweet puff puff. Yummy. I want to try to be turning it because I don't want it to get too browned. It's getting brown already. The oil is hot, so when you don't turn it on time, before you know it, the color is too brown. So there is it. So beautiful people, the first one that I put in the oil is fried enough, so I'm going to remove it and place it here. Just trying to turn it to okay. So beautiful people, as you can see, the first puff puff is ready. So I'm going to do the same process for the remaining flour, just the way I did this first puff puff. That is what I'm going to do to the remaining flour. So see you guys later. Here is the second one, beautiful people. So the frying of the puff puff continues. So beautiful people, the second one is ready, is there, and this is the third one. We still have more flour there to fry for the puff puff. So see you beautiful people later. So see, so attractive, it's ready for eating. I and my daughter, we're already eating it. My daughter said it's too sweet. Yeah, we are beautiful people. So all the puff puff is almost ready. So this is the remaining one. As you can see, the mixed flour is no more there, it's finished. Here is it. So here is it. It's all ready. Here we are. Here we are, beautiful people. Our puff puff is ready for eating. So attractive, inviting. So here is it. Yeah, we are beautiful people. As you can see, the puff puff is ready for eating. I'm going to show you 3 ways for you to enjoy puff puff. Here we are. The first way for you to enjoy your puff puff is just this way. Make sure that your puff puff is really fried good, yummy for eating. You see it? So this is the first way for you to enjoy a sweet, yummy puff puff. And the second way you can enjoy puff puff is like this. In here on top of it, I added a little of vanilla sugar. You can see it, vanilla sugar, and a little bloom zucker, which means flour sugar, just a little of it. That is what is in on top of it here. So this is another second way you can enjoy your puff puff. And the third is the red beans. I prepared these red beans. Let me show it to you. I use these red beans. In these red beans is onions, mangi, pepper, and some paprika spices and groundnut oil. So here is it. So if you have not really tried puff puff with this red beans, beautiful people, try it out. By the time you try it, the first time eating puff puff with this red beans, I believe you will always love to eat it all the time. So puff puff with the red beans, the way I prepared it now, is too yummy. So try it out. I hope you love this video. Hope you find this video inspiring, and I hope you learned something from this beautiful video. So this is how to make a sweet puff puff in 3 ways you can eat it. I just showed you now. Thanks for watching. Please share this video. Please subscribe to our family channel, Susan and Family TV. And if you love to see other of my cooking videos, try and watch other of my YouTube channel called Victory Bell. I have so many videos there. I also made puff puff in Victory Bell. In the other channel, I made puff puff with some ripe plantains, so you will love to watch it. So here is it. It's so attractive, inviting. All home love this. My daughter has eaten a lot. She said, "It's too sweet, Mama. It's too sweet, Mama. How do you make it?" So just follow step by step how I make this yummy sweet puff puff, and I know you will love it when you try it out. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video. By His grace, we love you. Bye.